We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Jacob deGrom will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Brewers, the center field. Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Here's Brock Holt now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
In is Christian Yelich.
That is third.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Cano has a play. 2 gone.
That is 4th. The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch. after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today and he goes out and follows suit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. Hey. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Yelich going back to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Strike one to start the at-bat. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. Pitch popped up. Sogard has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. New inning set to get underway. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 0-1. Popped him up. Alonso moving to his left. One down.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fouled away. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. There he goes. To 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Here's Eric Sogard. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Number 7.
And the pitch.
Eric Sogard.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
The pitcher, Brandon Woodruff, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Now the 0-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Sogard gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. Sent on the ground out to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Brock Holt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Sogard isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Yelich is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Cain rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Now batting, second baseman, Captain Hero.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Keston Hiura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Brewers lead it 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in, Jacob deGrom. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Braun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So with one gone, a reminder that New York Mets baseball continues all season long here on MLB The Show, as you take a look there at where the three of us will be in the week ahead. Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. Still down 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So one away here with the bases empty.
And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Good battle. Count remains full.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Marisnick. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, It's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Ready with the 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Marisnick is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And it's fouled away. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Michael Conforto is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Seared down the first baseline, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Yoenis Cespedes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Brewers are out in front, 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Brock Holt.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now here it comes. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Cespedes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder, Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, It's extremely...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up.
Riding in once again, Wilson Ramos, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. The count is 1 and 2.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom. He popped out in his first trip.
Jacob deGrom.
Pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in, Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Keston Hiura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, Catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Ryan Braun. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Still 2-2. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Still even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Justin Wilson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Justin Wilson.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Behind 0-2 now. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Brandon Woodruff, and a chance now to increase his lead. He can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. From the stretch.
Thank you.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's gone 2 for 6. 0-1 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Milwaukee leads it 6-1. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and trouble down there for Braun. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one. Ball one.
One out, nobody on. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Bases are empty. One man out. So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
Striding into the box, Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at ball one here.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Corbin Burns will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Corbin Burns.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
At the plate now, Jake Marisnick. No balls and a strike to count. Second and third, 2 away. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Burns is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in fifth gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
A 1-2 pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here now the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. It's the Brewers 6 and the Mets 2. Michael Wacha is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Brock Holt will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Pitch on the way. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So coming to the plate, Keston Hiura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 6-2. J.P. Feyereisen will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 76, J.P. fire out.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two and one. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Three-0 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Michael Wacha. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Mets strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. Liner towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard. And a ball 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit to first. Reined in. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Brewers 7 and the Mets 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Phelps will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jed Jerko is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering on its way. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got the count 0-2.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He waits, now the pitch. Now the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Josh Hader is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Mets 4. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Jed Jerko.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo King.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Shortstop, Brock Holt.
Digging in, Brock Holt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-1.
Full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding in, Keston Hiura. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Holt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And the tag gets him. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Brewers 8 and the Mets 4. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cain is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
J.D. Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 28, J.D. Davis.
Fouled away. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten it.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
8-4 tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brandon Woodruff earned his 5th win of the year. Jacob deGrom permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Josh Hader records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.